Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up, your go-to source for everything on wheels. Today, we're diving into something that's got the automotive world buzzing as the legendary Pontiac GTO is making a comeback for 2026. That's right, the GTO is back, and it's not just riding the wave of nostalgia, it's coming in hot with modern performance, stunning design, and tech that screams innovation. Buckle up because we're breaking down everything at a design from every angle, the luxurious yet aggressive interior, performance specs that will get your heart racing, pricing details, and of course, our final verdict. Let's start at the very first thing you see, that front end. Pontiac has absolutely nailed the balance between retro charm and modern aggression. The 2026 GTO features a bold, sculpted hood with dual-functional air intakes, reminiscent of the classic Ram Air Force setup, but with a sleeker, more aerodynamic execution. The front fascia is dominated by a wide grille that proudly wears the red Pontiac badge. Instead of the honeycomb mesh we're used to seeing, they've gone with a more layered, three-dimensional grille pattern that looks both high-end and functional. Flanking the grille are aggressive LED matrix headlights with a signature daytime running light sequence that creates a sharp, almost intimidating look. It's an unmistakable face, a muscle meets menace. Looking from the side, this is where the GTO really flexes its muscle heritage. The silhouette is long and low, with a slightly raked roofline that flows into a fastback rear. The car sits on 20-inch forged aluminum wheels, with an optional upgrade to 21-inch carbon fiber wheels for those who want to shave off a few pounds. The side profile also features deep sculpting along the doors, a subtle flare over the rear fenders, and functional heat extractors just behind the front wheels. The stance is wide, confident, and aggressive, exactly what you'd expect from a car that's carrying the GTO nameplate into a new era. Around the back, the 2026 GTO continues to impress. The rear design is clean but bold. A full-width LED taillight bar stretches across the trunk, with individual light signatures that harken back to the triple-length setup of the classic models. The rear bumper is sculpted to channel airflow, and the diffuser is no joke, functional and race-inspired. Dual exhaust tips, or optional quad-tip configuration, are integrated neatly into the lower valance, and trust me, the sound they produce is everything you'd want from the modern muscle car, a deep, throaty, and raw. The trunk lip spoiler adds a tasteful yet functional aerodynamic touch, completing a rear view that's every bit as memorable as the front. Step inside now. Let's talk about the interior. This isn't your old-school GTO cabin with bench seats and an AM radio. The 2026 model is full-on premium performance. When you slide into the driver's seat, you're greeted by a cockpit that wraps around you with purpose. The seats are leather-wrapped, heavily bolstered, and optionally trimmed in Alcantara with contrasting red stitching. Heating, cooling, and massage functions are all available. Yes, in a GTO. The dashboard features a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster paired with a massive 15-inch infotainment touchscreen that integrates seamlessly into the center stack. The UI is smooth, fast, and customizable, showing performance data, lap timers, G-force meters, and even a real-time dyno graph when you're really putting the car through its paces. The materials are high-end throughout, real metal trims, carbon fiber inserts, and soft touch surfaces wherever your hand might land. Ambient lighting runs through the cabin with changeable color schemes to match your mood or drive mode. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, leather-wrapped, and features paddle shifters with satisfying tactile feedback. And yes, Pontiac didn't forget about physical controls. There are actual knobs for volume and climate settings, which is a refreshing touch in today's touchscreen-heavy market. The rear seats are surprisingly usable too, especially for a two-door coupe, making this not just a weekend toy but a viable daily if you're up for it. Now, let's get to the heart of the beast, performance. Under the hood, The 2026 Pontiac GTO offers two powertrain options. The base model comes with a 5.7-liter naturally aspirated V8 pumping out 450 horsepower and 430 pounds-feet of torque, paired with either a 6-speed manual or a 10-speed automatic transmission. But the real showstopper is the GTO Judge Edition. This one comes with a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 that cranks out a staggering 720 horsepower and 680 pounds-feet of torque. This engine is mated exclusively to a revised 8-speed dual-clutch automatic that delivers lightning-fast shifts and keeps the power planted to the pavement via an electronically controlled limited-slip rear differential. 0 to 60, 3.2 seconds, quarter mile, 10.9 seconds, top speed, electronically limited to 205 miles per hour. The new GTO is no joke. It's built on GM's Alpha Plus platform, giving it a near 50-50 weight distribution and advanced suspension geometry. Adaptive magnetic ride control keeps things planted during hard cornering but remains comfortable enough for long drives. There's a new performance track mode that sharpens everything: a throttle response, shift mapping, steering, suspension while even managing active aero to improve downforce. Brembo carbon ceramic brakes come standard on the Judge Edition, giving you relentless stopping power. Of course, it wouldn't be a modern muscle car without the tech to match. The GTO comes with a full suite of driver assistance features: adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and even launch control with telemetry logging. There's also a new HUD that projects all essential data: speed, RPMs, and nav directly onto the windshield in crisp, full-color detail. Let's talk pricing. The base GTO starts at $58,995, which is very competitive considering the performance and features you get. The mid-tier GTO RS comes in around $68,000 with added tech and luxury touches. The range-topping Judge Edition, that starts at $84,995, still an incredible value considering it's running with supercars in terms of performance. Optional packages can push the price north of $100,000 if you go wild with carbon bits and track goodies, but the core offerings are priced to sell and definitely punch above their weight. Fuel economy is, well, as expected. The base V8 manages 16 city, 25 highway. The supercharged Judge, you're looking at more like 13 city, 20 highway. But hey, you're not buying this car for MPG, you're buying it because it roars, it rips, and it reminds you what driving passion really feels like. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Pontiac GTO isn't just a reboot, it's a resurrection. Pontiac has managed to honor the legacy while pushing the brand into a new, high-tech, high-performance chapter. It looks stunning from every angle, the interior is modern and driver-focused, and the performance will absolutely blow your socks off. Whether you're an old-school GTO fan or someone discovering the nameplate for the first time, there's a lot to love here. It's loud, it's fast, it's beautiful, and most of all, it's back. If you enjoyed this review and want more deep dives into the newest and most exciting cars hitting the market, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss a video. Got questions about the new GTO? Drop them in the comments below, we read every one. Until next time, keep your engines tuned and your eyes on the road. This is Car Auto Tune Up signing off.